Hi, I'm Nick with BlueBar Digital. I noticed that you recently registered a new domain or a web address, and I wanted to introduce myself, share with you a couple of web design tips to help you as you build your website. So you're probably thinking, BlueBar who? We're a web development company located in northern New Jersey. We specialize in website development, search engine optimization, and we also help our customers manage their social media accounts. Before we started this company about 3 years ago, worked for some of the biggest tech companies in the world, building websites for their largest customers. So here's 4 really solid web design tips that will help you as you go through the process of building your website. Number one, never assume anything. Never assume that customers come to your site and know what you do, unless you're a brand that's well known, but never assume they know exactly what you do, or don't assume they know what you want them to do. And so here's an example. Here's a website, and right off the bat, they say what they do. We do pool decks, repairs, resurfacing, remodeling, repainting. This is a very successful website for this company. And like I said, it tells them right off the bat what they do. And then the next thing it tells them is what they want the visitor to do is to give them a phone call. So make it clear, use clear headlines and very concise language. Number two, no hide and seek. And what I mean by that is most of the time, people coming to your website, a lot of times, they want to find out what your phone number is, they want to find out what your hours are, where your address is, etc. So you want to make that really easy to find. You want to help your visitor as much as possible. So here's a web page. This is a skincare salon, and right off the bat, there's the phone number right here. Here are the hours, phone number again, phone number again, phone number and a web form, and then down the footer that appears on every single page, you've got phone number and hours, and also a place where they can click and get easy directions while they're driving. So make that real simple. Make contacting you as easy as possible. Number three, you got to remember your visitors have tiny attention spans, and I'm sure you know this, but web visitors, they'll read text if they have to, but they like pictures. They love videos. If you can do a video and put it up on your web page, that'll be very helpful. It talks a little bit about your company. It only has to be about a minute long because of the whole attention span thing again. And really, with a video, you can do a lot of videos with your cell phone. And just remember to invest in a $20 or $25 microphone from Amazon that plugs into your cell phone so you have good sound. The thing about pictures is you want to leverage your pictures. So the faces of the subject should really be looking at your text or your call to action. And what I mean by that is, here, let's take a look here. So here's, this might be a web page. It's something I just made up here. All text, pretty boring. But look what happens if we add a picture here. It's a little bit better. I mean, it's breaks it up a little bit. It's a nice picture, Princess Grace. And but look what happens if we change the picture and have her looking at the call to action. The first thing my eyes do is I'm looking at what she's looking at, which is call this number, which is what you want them to do. Also remember, as you add text to your website, not to plagiarize. Don't copy blocks of texts from other websites, because Google will penalize you for that in your search rankings. So something to remember. Number four, think mobile. You got to understand that over half of your visitors coming to your site will come there from a mobile device like a cell phone or a tablet. One thing you want to look for is what's called a responsive website. So whoever's building the website, or if you're doing it, make sure it's responsive. And what that means, it'll squish down properly and resize all the font, the pictures, etc., to to show up properly on the smaller screens. And make sure your phone address and hours are super easy to find from a mobile device. So here's a website that we did, and that's what it looks like on a desktop. And if we click this little button here, everything resizes properly so it appears correctly on a mobile phone. So those are the 4 tips. Hopefully they were helpful, and you can get some value out of it. If you start on this process and decide that building a website is not for you, you can always give us a call, and one of us will answer. It won't be Dog, but give us a call or shoot us a text at that number, or fill out the web form below. Thanks very much.